Our 12-foot recycled bench has been transformed in the pub to look very, very different. I'm going to show you what it now looks like today. We've also received one of the most unique donations that has ever arrived at the Manor. And I'm going to give you a sneak peek of a creative project that I've been working on this week that has had me dreaming of sun-filled afternoons and tea parties. And don't forget that if you're enjoying our videos, make sure you hit subscribe on our YouTube channel, The Ladysmith Manor Diaries, to ensure that you see all our videos when we first put them out. But first, let me show you what we've been up to this week. Our benches are now in place here in the pub, and it's taken us quite a lot of trial and error, taking a 12-foot straight bench and then cutting it on an angle to get it to fit into the corner. And with the seat having a shape to it, so it's not flat, it definitely proved a challenge. And I think Stephen's words was that this was his least favorite project, trying to get the sizes and then the corner put together and even and filled. But he amazingly did it. And you can see here that we have it wood filled and it's now been sanded and they're all secure. And now it's the fun part of getting them staked up. And that's my next job. So my first coat of stain is done. I'm actually using a gel stain that I got from Lisa at the Painted Pineapple. And I love this product because you don't have to strip your wood right down to bare wood. You can actually use it on top of existing finishes. You just do a little bit of prep beforehand and it's good to go. So I've actually used it before on another bench, which is exactly the same as this one, but just a straight 6-foot bench, and it came out beautifully. So I'm going to wait till this dries and then see if I need to add a little bit more in certain places just to cover up some of those lighter patches. But I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. Ever since we put up our gold ceiling rows here in the pub, I have wanted to add 3 more to the lights above the bar, and this week they finally went up. Last year we picked up our first orange tree, and during the winter we brought it inside, put it in front of this window where it was nice and warm and sunny, and we've watched it grow. And just look at all the blossom that we have on this tree. Last year I think we had 2 orange blossoms. This year it is just packed with these blossoms that are coming out. Some of them have already flowered, you can see here. And the smell is just lovely. But we are so thrilled. I was not sure whether we were gonna be able to get this beautiful orange tree through the winter, and I'm sure it survived, but it is thriving. So as soon as the weather gets nice enough, it will be going back outside. But the big question is, will we get any oranges this year? I'm just finishing the final touches to my summer hat that I have made for a very special photo shoot that we've got here this weekend. We have Ali from Radiant Photography coming back for her motherhood minis. And this year I have designed a set that is a tea party, and one of my favorite things. And so I thought I would add a couple of straw hats that can be used but with the kids and their mums in the photographs. So I found these couple of, I've got 2, I've got this one and I've got another one in the other room, straw hats, and I've just added a flower because you need a flower on a straw hat for a tea party, right? So I thought today I'd give you a sneak peek of the set that I've created before anyone else sees it. So the hat's been added, just finishing a few final touches with my teacups. And I think my set is pretty much ready for the weekend. I always find I kind of, as I walk by over the days, I find little tweaks. So I may tweak a few more things, but it's pretty much done. I always love to create little ideas and concepts that photographers can use with their clients when they're doing photography. So this time for my vintage, for the tea party idea, I've added these crates and the cushions just because just such a cute little place for the kids to sit. We've obviously added our hats so that they can wear the hats, and very obviously the teacups and teapot, which makes for great tea party photos. So I cannot wait to see what Ali captures with her photography this weekend, because she always captures the magic. Work has continued on our mural this week and it is looking so amazing. You can see now we've started to get some leaves on the top. The bark on the trunk is all finished. The background is looking amazing. It just has far exceeded my expectations. It just blows me away, the detail, how beautiful it looks, and what an amazing job Peggy and Jackie are doing. And it won't be long now before we can reveal the final mural. So this is the box that Stephen has built for my mailboxes. Because they're so heavy and we're actually going to be putting them onto the wall, he's built this wooden box that we're actually going to bolt to the wall first, and then the mailboxes will be fit inside, and then they'll be both bolted to the wall as well, just to make sure they're nice and secure and nothing falls down at any point. So today I'm continuing my staining projects, and I'm going to get this box all stained up so it's ready for us to put up and to get the mailboxes up. So with the box stained, it's now ready to be put up on the wall and the mailboxes fitted inside. This week we have received one of the most unique donations that has arrived at the Manor. These curtains have been donated to us, and they are quite unique. I've never actually seen curtains quite like this, and they were all handmade. So they actually come in pieces. So this is kind of the top piece. We also have this, and there's multiple different sizes of curtain. So we've got those pieces at the top, and just this gorgeous blue color. Then you have this piece that kind of goes underneath that, and buried in the bottom here you have the curtain. No, that's other fabric. There's so much in here. It's trying to find, like, there are these side panels that would go at the side of these curtains, and the actual curtains themselves. But it's kind of layers and layers of these pieces that you put together to create this very unique curtain. And when we saw them, like I say, they were donated from Charlotte, and she just doesn't have the space and the high ceilings in her house to put them up. And obviously the Manor seems like the perfect place. But when I saw the colors, it really just, my first thought was the Sandpiper Suite, with this beautiful bluey green and the kind of tan colors. So I have some ideas of actually using them as the bed crown behind the headboard on the bed. So I'm going to be kind of adapting them, and we'll see how they work. But we want to say a huge thank you to Charlotte for donating them to us. It's, like I say, it's got to be one of the most some of the most unique donations, just because of the beautiful hand detail and the hand stitching, and they've been so beautifully and lovingly made that we're looking forward to giving them a new home here in the Manor. With all this glorious sunshine that we've been enjoying this week, it's got me dreaming about our summer market that's coming up in July, on the 15th and 16th of July. And we've been planning this for, well, probably the last year. We tend to start planning our next year's market as soon as the previous year has finished. So we have been planning for this weekend for quite a while, And as you probably know, we always have a theme for our markets. So we decorate, we try and create the experience around a theme. And this year's theme, I'm going to be announcing next Thursday here on this video. And over the last 2 years, we've had a couple of different themes. We had our French country market last year. The year before, we had our vintage village fair, which was fabulous. And this year, we've chosen something that is really special. It's something that I've kind of grown up with, and I am so excited to be able to share it with you. And we're also planning some new activities on top of or alongside all the amazing local artisans that we have. We have so many amazingly talented people that are joining us. We will have some of our regulars that will be back, some of our vendors that have been here before that will be back, but we also have some new vendors as well. So there'll be lots for you to explore and see. And we'll also, as I say, have a few new activities that we're going to be adding in, and I'll be releasing or sharing all the information about that over the coming weeks. But next week is going to be all the news about our theme. So make sure you tune in next week to find out what our theme will be, and make sure that you have the dates in your calendar. The 15th and 16th of July, all the information, all the ticket information will be coming out over the next coming months. But mark it in your calendar to make sure that you can join us, because we'd love to see you here at the Manor. But I'm going to get back to work, and I will see you back here next week for our next episode of the Ladysmith Manor Diaries.